Imagine driving through the thick fog covering Lonavala's winding mountain roads in India, just 2 hours from Mumbai's chaos, like driving into America's mysterious Catskill Mountains at midnight. Your headlights struggle to pierce the heavy mist. Suddenly they catch something strange perched high above the highway. An old abandoned mansion sits overlooking the busy road. Right there on its wide front porch rests a rusted 1970s Rolls Royce Silver Shadow, gold paint peeling away like dead skin. That luxury car looks like it's been sitting untouched for decades. Local people swear a young woman's spirit named Ayesha still remains there. She was brutally attacked and killed inside that very house along with her entire family by a mob of jealous neighbors. Now her presence makes doors slam shut by themselves. She guards that Rolls Royce like it's the most important thing in her world. No one can move that car. No one can destroy it. What really happened inside those walls? Stay with us. This true story from India's haunted hills will keep you looking over your shoulder tonight. Lonavala sits comfortably in the Western Ghats mountain range, a popular hill station escape for people desperate to get away from Mumbai and Pune's unbearable summer heat. The town draws crowds for its dramatic waterfalls cascading down steep cliffs, ancient Buddhist caves carved into solid rock, and that crisp, fresh mountain air that clears your head instantly. Just next door lies Khandala, another quiet valley filled with steep gorges and valleys where thick fog rolls in every single evening like clockwork. Ayesha Villa sits tucked away in Khandala's hills, though everyone around just calls the whole area Lonavala. Back in the 1970s when this story begins, these hills offered the perfect weekend retreat for wealthy families from the big cities. The villa itself was a grand bungalow built mid-20th century with tall colonial-style arches and a massive wide porch perfect for parking luxury vehicles. It commanded perfect views over the busy Mumbai-Pune highway snaking through the valley below. The location felt completely safe, secluded but accessible, peaceful but not isolated. No one could imagine such a perfect private sanctuary would become one of India's most disturbing legends. About 50 years ago, a very wealthy family purchased the villa and moved in from Mumbai. They were complete outsiders to the local community, which made them stand out immediately. The father ran successful businesses that stretched across multiple countries, serious wealth by any standard anywhere in the world. The mother carried herself with quiet grace and elegant confidence that only comes from financial security. Their daughter Ayesha was just 17 years old, bursting with that special teenage energy unique to that age. The family had grown completely tired of city stress and constant pressure. They bought Ayesha Villa specifically for a healthier lifestyle surrounded by nature. Fresh mountain air every morning, complete privacy from urban chaos, stunning valley views from every window. Sounds like an absolute dream escape, right? Peaceful days reading books on the porch. Quiet evenings watching the sunset paint the distant mountains gold. Nobody could have predicted how badly the local resentment would boil over. The other local families lived much simpler lives. Basic bicycles or motorcycles for transportation. Simple farm tools for working the land. Hard manual labor from dawn until dusk just to put food on the table. Then this wealthy family rolls up, quite literally, in a brand new custom gold Rolls Royce Silver Shadow. In 1970s India, where most people dreamed of owning a scooter, that car represented wealth beyond imagination, beyond rare, beyond anything local people could comprehend. They parked that gleaming golden symbol right on the wide front porch where every single highway driver passing below could see it shining in the sunlight. Ayesha absolutely loved that car more than anything. She spent hours every day polishing every inch until it gleamed like a jewel. She drove it everywhere through the twisting, misty mountain roads, windows down, music playing loud. That Rolls Royce became her pride, her joy, her complete escape from the world. But that visible display of wealth created deep resentment among neighbors who had nothing. Nobody spoke to the family. Zero casual conversations over tea. Zero friendly waves when passing on the road. Village children received strict warnings to stay completely away from Ayesha. When the family walked anywhere nearby, people literally turned their backs and pretended not to see them. The silent hostility built slowly, day by day, month by month. Small comments became whispers, became rumors, became something much darker. That brand new golden Rolls Royce sitting proudly on display became the perfect symbol of everything the neighbors resented. Every time someone drove by on the highway and glanced up at that gleaming car shining in the sun, the bitterness grew stronger. Every time Ayesha took her beloved car out for a drive through the neighborhood, eyes followed with growing anger. The isolation felt complete. The family had no friends, no neighbors, no community whatsoever. They lived surrounded by people who hated their success, hated their wealth, hated that single golden car sitting on perfect display. Then, one fateful night about 50 years ago, everything exploded into violence. A mob of 25 to 30 angry local men forced their way past the front gates and broke into Ayesha Villa. Pure, burning jealousy over the family's success drove them. They grabbed Ayesha's parents first, dragging them violently from their beds. What followed was a savage attack with bones breaking and screams echoing through the normally quiet valley. The parents didn't survive the assault. The mob then set the entire villa ablaze, hoping fire would destroy all evidence of their crime. Ayesha walked downstairs into this scene of absolute horror. She saw everything happening to her family. Some of the worst men in that group turned their violence toward her next. Ayesha was brutally attacked and killed inside her own home that night. The mob left her body amid the growing flames. Before fleeing into darkness, they took their anger out on her beloved Rolls Royce too. Tires slashed repeatedly, body panels smashed with tools, glass shattered. They believed they destroyed everything that symbolized the family's wealth. House completely burned, family gone forever, prized car ruined. That should have ended the story completely. But something impossible happened just days later that terrified the entire region. A local 12-year-old boy played too close to the burned-out villa one afternoon. Curious, he peered through the window of that damaged Rolls Royce. He froze solid. Ayesha sat calmly in the driver's seat, staring right back at him. A faint, unnatural smile crossed her face. The boy sprinted home, screaming bloody murder. He told his parents exactly what he saw. Word spread instantly. The entire neighborhood gathered at the villa. Highway traffic literally stopped below as people stared upward. Everyone looked inside that car. They all saw her sitting there, clear as daylight in broad afternoon. Pure animal panic broke out immediately. People grabbed rocks and stones, hurling them at the Rolls Royce, trying to drive her away. Windows exploded into shards. The panicked crowd scattered back to their homes. Every door locked tight. Nobody went near that cursed place again. At least, not immediately. Some locals eventually gathered enough courage, or foolishness, to return and finish destroying the car permanently. They stormed the villa, determined to win this time. They methodically took apart every piece of that Rolls Royce. Doors ripped completely off heavy hinges. Engine wrenched violently from the chassis. Every single body panel pried loose with tools. They carried car parts back to their own homes like war trophies. They felt completely victorious this time. No supernatural force could stop them. Next morning broke with bright sunshine. Every single one woke up to the same horrifying reality. That Rolls Royce stood perfect on the villa porch. Every piece returned to exact position. shining bright as the day it arrived new from the showroom. Utterly impossible. Completely unexplained. Wealthier locals panicked and called police immediately. Officers arrived to investigate seriously. They hooked heavy chains to the Rolls Royce, towed it slowly down the hill to the local police station, locked it securely behind thick metal bars. By next morning, it sat back on Ayesha Villa's porch, completely untouched. Perfect condition. Word detonated through the entire region. Ayesha protects her car from beyond. Nobody could take it from her. Nobody could destroy what she loved most. Her claim proved absolutely unbreakable. People started testing this legend methodically with photographs. Exactly 2 good pictures always work perfectly. Attempt a third photo, and technology fails instantly. Your phone dies completely. Screen turns pitch black. Battery drains to 0 even from full charge. That's her unmistakable warning. Don't test me. Don't mess with my car. Don't come closer. The villa gained immediate dark reputation across the region. Ayesha seen walking empty upstairs hallways late at night, sitting calmly in her Rolls Royce watching endless highway traffic below. Visitors report heavy, oppressive air inside. Unexplained cold spots appear in warm rooms. Doors slam violently when nobody stands nearby. In 2004, Bollywood filmmakers discovered the location. Movie called Lakir shot major scenes there. Actors posed confidently with the Rolls Royce under bright lights. Crew completed their work but reported deeply strange feelings throughout. Cold drafts swept through completely sealed rooms. Shadows moved unnaturally in mirrors. Thick mist somehow followed them indoors. Production wrapped quickly. Nobody returned for second unit shots. Wise decision considering local stories. Modern YouTube creators and thrill-seeking explorers visit regularly at night. Some claim absolutely nothing unusual, just old abandoned house with rusty car outside. They drive away feeling completely skeptical about local legends. Others barely escape with sanity intact. Air grows thick, heavy, oppressive inside. Something definitely watches every movement. Energy feels completely wrong on deep instinct level. Ayesha reveals herself pacing long, dark hallways, or sitting motionless inside her golden car watching silently. Here's first-hand account from just 2 years ago. April 2023 birthday celebration 15 minutes drive away. Group of friends in early 20s finished cake and music. Parents stayed safely separate chatting. Young friends gathered around campfire swapping ghost stories naturally. Ayesha Villa dominated conversation quickly. One guy loved pushing every boundary. Classic mischievous type, ignoring all warnings. Entire group told him absolutely not to approach Villa. Too many credible strange reports. Far too dangerous after dark. Curiosity burned too intensely though. 4 friends total walked toward highway under bright moonlight. Troublemaker slipped ahead, entering Villa alone. Dark rooms swallowed his footsteps completely. He explored dusty hallways feeling strangely bold. Sat inside Rolls Royce few minutes laughing nervously. Then saw her standing there. Young woman gestured urgently, forcefully. Get out immediately. Get out now. No words spoken. Pure motion commanded obedience. He bolted outside without looking back once. Waiting friends stared at porch area nervously. Car door stood wide open. He occupied that seat moments before. Right before their eyes, that heavy door slammed shut. Hard, fast, completely violent motion. 0 wind blew through trees. Nobody stood anywhere nearby. All 4 witnessed identical event. Pure animal terror hit simultaneously. They sprinted back toward birthday party, hearts pounding wildly. Never discussed returning even once. Troublemaker got violently sick immediately afterward. Seriously ill entire month straight. High fever refused breaking. Zero appetite whatsoever. Complete physical weakness drained daily. Nightmares attacked relentlessly. Same young woman appeared nightly, pointing directly at him. Never come back here. Exact same urgent gesture witnessed inside villa. Recovered extremely slowly, but emerged completely changed person. Never jokes about approaching that place again. Entire group knows beyond doubt they experienced something undeniably real. Local people reinforce these stories completely, consistently. Ayesha maintained genuine obsession with that Rolls Royce. Polished every inch religiously each day without fail. Drove everywhere, through every single mountain road and valley pass. Even after tragedy, she refuses releasing attachment. Angry mob destruction attempts failed completely. Police relocation efforts failed completely. Vandal parts theft attempts failed completely. Car remains exactly positioned where she parked it last. Always has through decades. Always will, apparently. Why does prime highway property sit completely empty, rotting? Those valley views alone worth small fortune today. Developers should fight aggressively for location. But haunted reputation scares every potential buyer instantly. Nobody approaches seriously. Wild monkeys claimed entire front porch now. Sit casually on Rolls Royce using hood as personal throne. Appear completely unbothered by dark history beneath them. Skeptical investigators verify car authenticity repeatedly. Genuine 1970s Silver Shadow import confirmed. Custom gold paint ordered specially for original owner. True unobtainable luxury during that era. Abandoning such extreme value makes zero logical sense whatsoever. Modern explorers film villa interior conditions. Walls peeling badly from decades weather exposure. Broken glass crunches constantly underfoot. Upstairs bedrooms register colder than outside night air. Footsteps trail visitors from empty rooms. Doors turn slowly beneath invisible hands. Third consecutive photographs always glitch identically. Picture yourself driving that same highway today. Thousands pass Ayesha Villa every single day completely oblivious. Most never bother looking upward toward hillside. Slow down after dark though, and that golden Rolls Royce stares right back down. What happens when your headlights catch fleeting figure inside window? Her figure framed perfectly against darkness. Her eyes lock onto yours through glass. Birthday group ignored every single warning. They paid heavy price through sickness haunting nightmares. Don't repeat their exact same mistake. Everything traces directly back to burning resentment. Poor local families hating wealthy outsiders displaying success. Single luxury car became breaking point beyond tolerance. Beautiful villa sits empty decade after decade, completely wasted. Ayesha enforces justice personally where human systems failed utterly. Fog blankets everything thick after dark settles. Highway traffic volume drops dramatically. Villa windows reflect pure black against foggy sky. Rolls Royce door creaks open slightly, all alone. Shadow definitely moves somewhere inside house structure. Phone screen dims without warning. Battery percentage crashes straight to zero instantly. You suddenly feel being watched closely. Cold, unblinking eyes focused completely. Turn vehicle around immediately. Drive away fast while opportunity exists. Or stay longer and meet whatever guards that golden car eternally. Lonavala makes easy day trip from Mumbai. Beautiful scenery everywhere. Cool weather, perfect escape. Fresh local food tastes amazing. Wide berth around Ayesha Villa though. Local people beg all visitors, don't explore after darkness falls. Don't test established boundaries. Her presence grows noticeably stronger, specifically when challenged directly. Prayers go specifically toward Ayesha and her family tonight. Whatever peace they eventually find may come soon. Drop simple prayer in comments if story genuinely moved you deeply. Like video immediately for more true stories worldwide defying explanation. Share your own road encounters waiting below. What's watching silently from shadows where you drive regularly? See you next time, always. Drive safe out there, always.